tell me your name and the company you're with?
So Paul Lyons, Sakon.
Now, you said that you're with Sakon. Tell me a little bit about what you do with Sakon.
Yeah, so I'm the Vice President of Alliances and Channels, so I'm responsible for building all of our relationships with our partners, like GlideFast.
Awesome. What does Sakon do? What is this offering to customers?
Yeah, so the offering to customers really allows them to do two things. One, to manage their mobile environments inside of ServiceNow, and the second is to really manage their telecom, fixed line, and carrier data inside of ServiceNow. So we think it's pretty revolutionary in the industry.
Awesome. So what are customers facing that they would say, hey, I need a solution that Sakon can provide?
Yeah, it's all of the classic ServiceNow problems, right? Disparate systems, workflows, they don't have visibility. Typically, they don't even know what types of assets they have in the world of mobility. So we really manage that whole life cycle. So it's a lot of the classic ServiceNow problems in the telecom world.
Why would a customer see that Sakon is something that maybe they can't get with ServiceNow? What is that missing little piece that makes me say, wait a minute, ServiceNow is great, but there's a little piece that I need a little bit more?
It's a great question, Kali. Basically, that little piece is the carrier data. So we've been doing this for a long time. We have the carrier relationships and the trust of the carriers that we've built that, quite honestly, ServiceNow just isn't in that space, and they don't go about their go-to-market in that way. But that's really what we bring to the table, is relationships with over 1,000 VARs, carriers, logistics, companies that other players just don't have.
I love what you say, and I think about the work that you're doing with Sakon, and I don't know anyone else that is delivering that, so that's pretty unique and quite a value add to the customer. Now, I know that recently, Sakon and GlideFast have entered into this strategic partnership. Tell me a little bit more about that partnership and what that means for customers.
Yeah, that's right. It's a great question as well. So the partnership was formed almost a year ago between GlideFast and Sakon, and what it really means to the customers is they're getting a better together story. They don't now have to go outside of ServiceNow to get all the wonderful things that Sakon does that I mentioned earlier, with everything that we're doing on the network and fixed side and the mobile side. They can all have everything in ServiceNow. So one-stop shop. You don't have to swivel chair. Again, it's all the classic problems that ServiceNow solves. And by the way, ServiceNow is also a client of Sakon. So they're actually using us for all of their mobility as well. So it's a good story all around.
That is a great story all around. So Paul Lyons, final question. What is your superpower?
Our superpower.
No. What is Paul Lyons' superpower?
Yeah. I'd say my superpower is actually very basic, and I thought about this on the way over. My superpower is really putting other people first and putting the customer first, because I feel like if you get other people what they want and the customer what they want, you'll get what you want. Sometimes I feel like people get that backwards, where they always look at what they want. So I look at a partnership like, what's in it for GlideFast? What's in it for ServiceNow? What's in it for the end customer? Because if you all get what you want, we all get what we want. So that's my superpower.
And you heard it right here. I'm Kylie Alexander. We're at Knowledge 24 in Las Vegas, and you heard it right here from Paul, the person who deeply understands what it means to put other people first. Lyons. Let's go.